No, we'll come to United in a moment. I'd like to just talk to you both about the game tonight, Chelsea-Barcelona. John, I know in Spain you'll be watching this, and
Yep.
I can tell you that Chelsea can field a pretty strong team, but they don't have Morata fit. It looks like Giroud will play up front, but they do have Christensen back. They have Alonso back, Kante and Fabregas and Moses all in midfield, Pedro, Hazard. And if you look at the Barcelona team, I'm looking at the proposed team. Paulinho is in it, that Brazilian who was at Tottenham and was hopeless in the 2014 World Cup. Busquets, who's getting on a bit. Roberto, who's a midfield player, is playing right back. Umtiti, that centre-half, French centre-half, not great. I think, what do you think of that game, John, if Chelsea were to play as they played last season?
Well, I think they're in with a good chance. They've had the problems this season. Conte's had problems that have been created by the club for him. I think when it comes to the actual playing, I mean, they had a couple of bad results that we've seen recently, but picked up again. I mean, they don't suddenly become a bad team overnight. And I think, obviously, they're out of the Premiership. Everybody, I mean, Conte has admitted that. But now the Champions League has come about, and the players get together as well, for these big matches, because they know they're in with a chance of winning it. It's not a long competition. It's a big competition, not a long competition. So I think Chelsea are in with a good chance. I was just reading the papers this morning where, say, Conte was planning this game from Saturday night. I don't think that's a good sign to be thinking that much about Barcelona, and rather thinking about your own team. In other words, you can scare your own players into building them up a bit too much. But Conte's an experienced manager, definitely in with a shout. I think if Chelsea play as well as they can play, they still have the players. I think it's been a rough time for Conte at the club through no fault of his own. But I think the players can get together. If they do get together, then I think they're in with a good shout in this particular tie.
Yeah, Liam, there's an interesting stat about Lionel Messi when he plays against Chelsea. He's played against them 8 times. Barca have won 1 of those games. 5 of them have been drawn, and Barca have lost 2, and he's never scored against Chelsea. Now I know
he's had a nightmare, hasn't he? He's had a nightmare against them, missing penalties as well. I think in the equation,
in a home game.
It's not his. They're not his lucky team by any means. But
what do you make of this match, Liam?
I think that's maybe. Well, I think it's very evenly balanced. As you say, I think Chelsea have some very important players back. I think Morata will play, Eamon, won't he? I think that's the word.
Fit.
You think Giroud will play?
The Racing Post...
I'm reading the papers here this morning. They think Morata will play.
Right.
Well, either or. He likes a big man, Conte, doesn't he, up front? He likes a big target man.
Yeah.
Morata's been in and out. Giroud, saw a lot of him at Arsenal. In my opinion, he's a good player, but he's not a top-class player. Where the strong Chelsea is in midfield. If he plays Pedro, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't like him. I think he flatters to deceive. Yes. But Willian on his day can cause problems.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea could easily take a lead to Barcelona, to the new camp. However, with the players that Barcelona have got, Suarez and Messi and so forth, I think Barcelona over 2 legs will do them.